Good morning. So today I don't have any classes, I just have tutoring. So I have like 3 tutoring sessions today for adolescent. Well, right now I'm going over my book for health psychology. Then I'm going to after this have experimental psych tutoring, and then I have adolescents of psychology tutoring today. So I am just tutored up, no classes, because my one teacher for today's class, she's out of town, and that's about it. So I'm just going over chapter 6 of health psych before I head into tutoring. So you're so lucky. So yeah, that's about it. So after my session, I guess I'll talk to you guys later, because I really have to rant about college. So yeah, I'll talk to you all later. Bye. So I'm officially back. I know I said I was going to check in after my first tutoring session, but after my first tutoring session, to be honest, I was just in a funk and didn't want to to be honest. But today has just been a stressful day as far as school. Like, it's just stressful. And any of my college people out there would understand that. I know exactly where I'm coming from. It's stressful, and it makes you want to cry. So I'm officially done with my tutoring session. Now it's time to go home. Yay, I'm so excited. Well, actually, time to get something to eat, and then I'm going home. So I might stop at Dunkin' Donuts and get a bagel with cream cheese. And yeah, that's about it. So I'm walking back to my vehicle. My lovely view. So yeah, when I get in the car and after I get my bagel, I'll let you guys know exactly what happened today and why I had a mental emotional breakdown. It was serious. It was serious, y'all. It was so serious, y'all not even gonna believe it. But yeah, my hand's cold, so I'll talk to y'all after I get my bagel. BRB. So I finally got my bagel. It's called the everything bagel with regular cream cheese. So I am on my way home. Let's see if this works. Alright. Alright. So today was not a hot day for me whatsoever. It was just, it could have been a better day. I've had better days. And so yeah, I'm trying to be careful because the camera is sitting on the dashboard and there's no it's not stuck to a tripod or anything, so free will. So yeah, but anyway, today wasn't a good day. It started last night. I got some grades back and I thought I did good before turning in these certain 2 assignments or whatever. And I think that's what automatically put me in my funk, because I am having a hard time with college. Now I'm getting my bachelor's, so I have my associates or whatever. And getting my associates, I had little hiccups here and there, nothing too serious, right? And so I'm like, okay, when I was getting my associates, I was a social work major. Now that I'm getting my bachelor's, I am a psychology major. And although psychology and social work somewhat kind of go hand in hand, they're very two different fields from my perspective. Hip-hop, adult, I wonder what that's about. They're two totally different fields. And I'm having a hard time with that. And so I hope for me ranting about today, I'm able to help someone that's probably in my that's going through the same thing I'm going through as far as school. So today I didn't have class today. I had 3 tutoring sessions, as I stated previously. But I canceled my second one because by that point in time, I was just in a complete funk. I had just finished crying because I went to go talk to an academic person to just get input on basically my options. And I'm sitting in her office, and out of nowhere, tears just start coming down my face. It's just like, what's wrong? Like, why are you crying? So I tell her I'm just tired. Like, I've been trying. I've been doing everything that I know that I could possibly do in order to achieve what I want to achieve. And it seems as if nothing is working. And so she tells me, she's like, girl, I totally understand where you're coming from, because I just had a crying session yesterday. Now, mind you, this is a full-grown adult. I mean, I'm an adult, but she's an adult. So, dag, I'm gonna be in traffic. But anyway, yeah. So I'm just telling her, I'm like, I'm frustrated. I can't, nothing that I seem to be doing is working. And she's like, okay. So she gives me she basically shares her personal story about how she's definitely have felt like the way I felt before. Well, the way I'm feeling now, she's definitely felt that before. So, and recent too. So it wasn't just like, oh girl, I feel how you feel. But with the whole tears and everything, she was like, I was definitely there like 2 days ago, so I know exactly how you feel. You just feel like everything you're doing and you're trying your best and you're giving it your all, but it's still not, you're still not receiving the grand, how do I say it? You're still not receiving the, I guess, grand spect of everything. You're not getting what you believe that you're putting in. What the heck are they doing up here? So I was sitting in her office, and y'all, I was crying because it was just like I was so fed up and tired, like just tired. Now some people say, oh, college, it's a breeze or whatever, but to you it might be, but to the next person it's definitely not. No matter if that person's not working or whatever the case may be in their situation, college is very different for everyone. Now, when I was getting my associates, I was killing the game, y'all. I was killing the game. I was making A's, B's. I had a couple of two D's, but the rest A, B's, and I think like a couple of C's here and there. And I was making Dean's List and everything. Like, I was kicking behind. Like, I was the Jackie Chan when I was getting my associates, because I was knocking everything out of the park. Now it's just like, now that I'm trying to get my bachelor's, it's a whole different story, y'all. It's a whole different story. Like, I don't know. I really don't know. And so, yeah. So we talked about my options, and she asked me what is it that I like to do, and basically the general questions of when you're feeling stuck, the things people ask you. Your favorite hobbies, what do you do in your free time, what do you do to relax, and so on and so on. So, yeah. And, so I was telling her while I'm sitting there sobbing and crying my heart out, my eyes out, and just telling her how I felt. And I was able to get that it's going to be okay feeling from her. Now, mind you, I mean, I talked to my parents and I talked to friends here and there, but I guess I don't know, probably because it's coming from a woman of color that's in the higher education field. Coming from her, she's a doctor. Well, she's not, she may not want to say that, but no, yeah, so I was just sitting there talking to her, and it made me, as I'm telling her these things, it started to dawn on me that I was basically speaking what I was really feeling on the inside. I was able to project it to her and tell her, and I was able to get some truths out of it while doing that. So yeah, I had a bomb today. And usually I cry to my mom about school and family members and I whine and stuff, but to actually go into the place of school and to actually physically bawl your eyes out in front of someone. Now mind you, I just met this lady today. I ain't know her from a can of paint, and I'm sitting in her office and I'm crying. And I know that's what they're there for. They're there to help you and support you and guide you through this tough journey. But me and my personality, I'm more of a I'll deal with it on my own type of person. Unless it's something that's really out of my control, then I'll tell my parents. But mostly everything I kind of deal with it within. And if I can't, oh shoot, yeah, I'll deal with my issues within. Like, I won't really seek out for help, depending on the situation. Yeah, my bagel getting full. We're gonna have to take a break because I'm about to eat it because I'm hungry. Just to let my guard down and tell someone besides my family, and dawn on it within myself, to actually just physically say say how I was exactly feeling to this lady, was just like, wow, like, you just did that. You just did that, girl. You just sat in someone's office and you just cried your eyes out to a stranger. But I mean, she was supportive and she understood how I was feeling. I think that's why I was able to really, like, just let go and just let words come out, let my feelings come out of my mouth, and not me just sitting there thinking of what I should say next. It was just like my mouth was open and the words was just, and my feelings was just but yeah, college is definitely hard, and if you do not have a good support system behind you, you're really gonna you're gonna feel like you're suffocating. And I'm in a situation where I'm blessed, where I'm able to have I have a good support system around me. They're there to help me and guide me on this journey. They're going along. They're along with me. Well, they're on this journey with me. That's what I'm trying to say. They're on this journey with me. So when I get that degree, everybody gets the degree. Even down to my 5-year-old brother, who really don't care nothing about no college at the moment. But when you get that degree, everyone in your support system get that degree. And I think that's a good thing. And I'm glad and I'm blessed to beyond belief that I have a bomb ASS support system, and I'm very thankful for that, because if I didn't, I would just feel as if I'm suffocating. I really would. But yeah, that's why today was a real funk for me. It was a real funk. Because I got the grades back. I'm sitting in my room. I'm looking, checking my grades to see. Now, mind you, like I said, I was the Jackie Chan of getting bomb grades and dean's list. I was Wusa, and I was Hayan, karate kicking, and all that stuff. And then it's like, what happened? Was it the major that made you feel this way? Should have stuck with social work? Should have stuck with social work, or go with your second love? Now, I love editing videos. Now, if there's a way or a field out there where I can combine both of helping people and making some bomb ASS documentaries out of it, then shoot, sign me up. Sign me up. I thought there was a police behind me. That's a truck. Yeah. Sign me up. How long is this one? But yeah, that's just what I wanted to say. And to whoever might be watching this, I don't know. Yes, college is hard, but in the end, it's gonna be worth it. So I'm gonna live in my feelings of right now and how I feel, but that doesn't, as the lady I was talking to today, she said your feelings of right now don't determine how you're gonna feel in the end. So she was like, don't act off your emotion. Yeah, it's not like that. Don't act off your emotion or whatever right now. It was God's way of sending me someone besides like my family and stuff and all that, sending me someone in that field to basically, I wouldn't say give me a prophecy, but more so shine light on what I was going through and guide me and help me and give me wisdom. So I'm hungry. It is literally 4 something, almost 5. That clock is fast. This is 5 on the car clock, but it's actually like 4 something. So yeah, that's just what I wanted to, hop on here and tell you guys. My college, this is mainly for my college people out there that's just struggling. Because right now, that's where I'm at. I'm at the struggle point. I want to be at my Jackie Chan point where I'm karate chopping and making Dean's List, but it's just like, right now, I'm not karate chopping or making Dean's List. But no, I know in the end it's going to be worth it. Whichever way I decide to go with, either I take the break or I continue to just push through and pray and hope for the best. I hope everything works out in the end. Yeah, that's basically it. I gotta slow your roll. But yeah. So I don't know, guys. I don't know. I know I keep saying I don't know because I honestly do not know. I'm trying to figure this whole college thing out. One day at a time. So, yeah. I have to figure out what I'm going to do. I can either withdraw and take a break. Well, not really take a break, but figure out exactly what I want to do. Or I can just stick with it and push through. And that's what I've been doing. I've been trying to figure out ways to keep myself motivated, because I know the feeling that I have right now is not initially how I'm going to feel tomorrow about it, or next week, or next year. So that's all I'm doing right now, is just trying to figure out what it is that OhMyDriyah wants to do. I mean, I have an inkling idea of what I would like to do, but I don't necessarily know if there's a path that I can take to achieve that goal per se. And if I don't achieve it, I'm gonna make my own damn path. Shoot, can't no college degree tell me where I'm going. You got that college degree, you make your own path. Sometimes in life, that's just what you have to do, and that is definitely not the shoulder. I thought this guy was going to get on his shoulder to like go around this car, but apparently he's not. Thank God, because because that's definitely, thank God he did, because it's not a lane, it's a shoulder. Also, he's behind me now, so I don't know. But anyway, I just wanted to get up here and tell you guys that I know I was kind of all over the place and back and forth and repetitive, but I hope this video is able to help someone that's going through the same situation as I am, that just try to keep yourself motivated to push through it. Because sometimes, even when I was getting my associates, even when I was getting my associates, I had moments where I just felt like, oh, I can't do this no more, I can't do this. But you know what, I found my motivation and I just pushed myself through it, and I got my first degree out of it. From my motivation and definitely my support system, because they was definitely there to help me. So I thank them, and I thank that little motivation that I had in myself at the time to push through and get that degree. So I hope I can find that motivation to push through and get this second degree, even if the motivation isn't necessarily pertaining that. Oh, y'all, the cops sitting up here. Let me put y'all down for a hot, quick second. Yeah, it is. Okay. So, like I was saying, to hope to find that motivation in this. Or sometimes, maybe this is God's way saying, you're having such a hard time with this. You could possibly, I want you to shift your career path or your goal to something else, and maybe film editing is what he's trying to tell me that I need to be doing. Because it seems like every time I talk to someone about it, they say, well, what are you going to do if you don't do this? And I always fall back to film editing. So maybe this is just God's way of saying, girl, hello, listen to me, I'm trying to tell you something. You sitting here crying and boo-hooing, and your calling is right here in front of you. I believe that's part of it deep down inside. I believe like that's his way of telling me that I need to be doing film editing and not psychology. Or it could just be a test to test your faith and your belief in that you'll pull through this. I think that's where I'm going to end off, so I can eat my bagel and drive. No, but thank you guys for watching. I hope this video has helped anyone. Well, not I should say anyone, but help any of you that might watch it, to give you some inspiration, to just let you know that even though you're feeling like this, there's millions and probably millions of people out there in the world that's feeling the same exact way that you are. I want to get over feeling the same exact way that you are. So if you like this video, comment down below, hit that like button, and subscribe for more videos. Does she stay or do she leave? Next time on Keeping Up with Driyah. Peace out, y'all. You don't really seem to care.